You can't do that. I guess I have to admit myself because you guys haven't had any accountability. I mean, there's nowhere I can go because people, all these crimes repeatedly keep going unaddressed. Can't go to the police department, can't go to hospitals, can't go be with family, can't go to shelters, can't live in a tent. Finding you?
Good, thanks. What's going on today?
Yeah, I'm trying to flee abuse, and I can't flee it because everywhere I'm going, the police department is enlisting people to commit crimes and leave me in it. Yeah. So I'm, tired of doing this, going place to place to place with government officials working up felonies to keep me from services. So it's been fruitless to experience the 7 years. So I'm trying to speak with the advocate because it makes no sense for me to go to location to location and criminals are enlisting people to deny me of services at each place I'm at.
What services were you looking for?
I'm trying to find shelter, but I haven't been able to find it at 7 years.
Let me get your name.
It's Kiana Clark.
Check. Let me go get my notepad. I lost my notepad somewhere.
Yeah, because I'm tired. Every place is full of 7 years and scheming to keep me from services. Yes, I can't get shelter because every place I'm going, before I get there, there's crimes to keep me in abuse. And then each victim's advocate tells me to do the work on my own and deny services.
What's your first name?
Okay, well, social worker for the emergency room. Okay, well, when I did get discharged, she was scheming. Right, but you asked me to leave for trying to get help to flee abuse. Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you wanted me to leave, period. You said that you can't make... Oh, okay.
What's your first name? That's right.
Kiana, Keyyana.
Keyyana?
Yes.
What's your birthday?
There's another one. Not intimidation at all. Right here? Okay.
Have you been to the diversion center?
Diversion? You were trying to set me up for mental illness?
Huh?
What's the diversion center?
Diversion center. So it's run by Tarrant County.
Uh-huh.
It's a way for people to get help, whether mental health. They have MHMR. They have medications. They have housing assistance.
I thought you were going to help. That's what you want me to do is go to a mental hospital?
No. It's called the diversion center.
Are you trying to take me there?
If you want to go, it's an option.
I don't know. I don't have rights.
You have rights.
No, I don't, because every place I go, they're enlisted to commit crimes and leave me in abuse and intimidate me and mistreat me. So I don't have rights.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
You have rights.
No, I don't.
And I'm here to protect
you.
Yeah,
someone disabled my card repeatedly over and over without my permission, then forcing me to get mailed out another card.
Well, I'm not sure who did that.
Well, you're the police department. I'm reporting an active crime that repeatedly goes unaddressed.
Well, I'm sorry.
It happened at Fort Worth. They just disabled my card and sent my one card on a whim repeatedly. Well, but fleeing abuse, you want me to go to the diversion center?
No. It's a resource. It's a resource for you. I don't.
Are they going to place me in a shelter?
I think they have.
Can you find out if you're police?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the diversion center is basically it's a whole list of resources. They have social workers there. They have.
But I go place to place to place, and they all treat me like that other lady, and don't give me services, and I just don't understand why it repeatedly keeps happening.
Well, I'm trying to find you some services.
I don't understand why a person fleeing for their life would go to diversion centers and live in tents and get put out of them. I just don't understand what's happening here.
I'm not sure either.
You're the police and you're giving me referrals to diversion centers?
Well, I just wonder if that sounds like an option.
I don't understand why a domestic violence organization has been impossible.
I don't know.
You're a police?
Have you tried like all the shelters and stuff? You said you have or not?
I'm not quite sure the relevancy of this. Are you going to give me a place to go? You said you were going to try to help?
I'm trying to help.
Okay.
I don't know where you've already been at. I don't know what's helped.
Well,
I'm not an expert at this. So
but each time the experts are denying me services for 7 years. She was an expert, but told me to leave.
Who's denying you services?
She told me to leave. I had to find a place on my own. The advocate.
Well.
And then last time I was here, the advocate played games and psychologically abusive, and then they kept my prescription that I just got.
Were you seeing her at the hospital?
I don't understand. I had a doctor's appointment.
No, I mean, do you need to stay here because you're waiting to be seen by a doctor?
I had a doctor's appointment last time,
Oh, well, last time.
and then I came here.
Okay.
The advocate with psychological abuses gave me resources that she took back with her,
Okay.
played mind games. Then they said that they wanted to see my paperwork to pretend like they were going to help, and kept my paperwork with my for the discharge paperwork and my prescription and mouse.
Okay. I'm not sure about that. How about
Well, you're a police. You don't think maybe you should do a report?
What's going on today? Because there's seems like
I
a
think
lot going
felony
on with your
crimes
car
are
and
going
all
on today.
sorts of stuff
I
going
think
on.
that government officials are abusing power and enlist civilians in a torture campaign and schemes to deprive someone of their rights, which is a felony. I think that's why I can't get help with any victim's advocate.
Okay,
And then I met with intimidation and abuse and guarding Fort Worth, guarding trains that they thought that I might catch at Central Station just a few minutes ago. But I don't know. I don't have rights. You said every citizen in this country has rights. No, they don't. No, they don't, sir. That's why this is very scary. No, they don't.
Well, I'm sorry.
So, I mean, if someone cancels your card
protect your
repeatedly without your permission to keep you in jeopardy, if you have police guarding trains to cause conflict when you're catching them, if you can't get your kids out of racked up felonies and people make people disappear and still haven't got their charges, if shelter to shelter schemes to put you out when the police department and your abuser's mad, you don't have rights. If you can't get in hotels, make food purchases, you don't have rights.
So I'm not sure about all this.
Well, some kind of way you're a police, and you are not doing a report. I have evidence you're not doing that.
Okay.
I don't understand the relevancy and how I'm going to get in a safe environment reporting to you my experience and how you are mistaken that people in this country don't have rights. Not everyone in this country has rights.
Okay. Let's worry about what's going on right now. Let's solve this problem first.
Okay.
About tonight, what do you think would be the best option?
I don't have rights, so whatever place you guys allow me to stay, if you allow me to stay in one. Because I'm tired of going out place to place to place for the police department and the government to scheme to keep me from getting services. So it's fruitless to go place to place to place to get nowhere.
So would the diversion center help, do you think?
I don't, if that's where you want me to go for mental illness and I'm fleeing abuse, that's where everyone wants me to go. If not homeless shelters.
It's not for mental illness. It's for resources. It's to help.
Okay, let's see how it goes. I mean, run me out here, there. At least I'm not getting assaulted and arrested like at New Beginnings for trying to attend a domestic violence support group.
To stay with this program or leave the program whenever you want. You're not bound by the program. You don't have to stay.
I just don't. Okay, well, whatever you allow me to do, I don't have rights in this country. So if you're telling me to go to the diversion center for mental illness so people don't get their felonies, that's where I have to go. If that's your suggestion for a woman fleeing for her life, I don't have choices, sir.
You got choices.
No, if CPS covers for child abuse and won't do an investigation on criminal activity from government officials to keep me away from my child, and I can't make food purchases and use transit, that's not having rights.
So hold on.
And then fleeing for your life year after year, you get met with condescending requests of going to mental hospitals and crisis centers for mental illness and homeless shelters, food pantries.
Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental illness?
I don't know. Are you trying to control me right now?
No.
Or threaten me?
No, I'm just asking. Have you ever been diagnosed with one?
No.
Did you take any prescriptions for mental illness?
I'd like to get on fleeing. You need to know, do you take any medications for mental illness?
Yeah, I'm asking you a question.
Me too. We are on the same page. I'm just trying to get clarity because you're going back and forth. Do you take any medication? Because, I mean, why would someone fleeing abuse you to recommend for them to go to a mental illness place?
Okay. Let me go talk with the social worker and see what resources the hospital
Well, so now you don't want me to go to the crisis center? Will you not want to set me up
I'm
still?
give you a whole bunch of different options because you can't seem to say yes or no to this option.
Oh, you're gaslighting me? I said that I don't have rights and you told me I didn't.
You do have rights.
No, I told you I don't have rights and you told me I did. No, I don't.
So I'm going to give you the wide variety of options that would best suit you. And I'm going to get some pamphlets and we can go over those. We'll look through all these options.
I'm tired because I have to go through this year after year games to keep me from beds and psychological abuse. I've had to endure it all day.
Okay.
So wherever you want me to go stay, since I don't have rights in this country, if I, I'm glad you're not forcing me to live in a tent, then put me out of that. Hello, you guys again. No, you heard my experience. Yeah, they put me out the shelter. When my abuser's mad, I repeatedly keep getting put out. And the police.
Sister missed like we didn't miss the intake, but we accidentally forgot the time.
Oh, he was right in front of me with the the suitcase,
And then
blocking me in.
is here now,
Okay,
so we gotta get a doctor's tonight.
okay.
Check this out.
Yeah, you're not taking me to the crisis place that you said you were taking me to?
No, I can take you there.
Yeah, because the numbers don't work.
I'm
not. I'm trying to interrupt the pattern of having to go another step. I'm trying to. You're police, and explaining my situation.
Right.
Okay,
You
I would
explained
like.
it, now let me explain
No,
something.
because you're giving me numbers, and I need to explain why they're fruitless.
No,
Okay.
I'm not giving you numbers. Hold on. I'm giving you different options. So we've and I'm gonna go over this with you because I'm kind of new to this myself.
But if you let
looking
me
through all
speak,
this.
Presbyterian Night Shelter, if you let me speak, then we wouldn't have to go through this.
Okay.
Can I speak?
Sure.
Okay. So with my situation,
Okay.
the CIA and perhaps the FBI need to do something. Okay, I have a YouTube channel with 21 false arrests.
Gotcha.
Okay, so with my phone, it's impossible for me to get into a safe environment on my own.
Why? Because your phone?
Yes, each I've called 7 years and they've been full all over the country. But for some reason, when I report these mysterious calls, the police department comes and removes me from reporting it to my provider. I have it recorded on my YouTube channel.
Interesting. Okay.
So the police
Who's
department,
arresting you? Is the FBI? CIA?
multiple different people. I'm saying that they need to give people accountability for felonies they've racked up, which is on my YouTube channel. But I'm trying to interrupt the pattern of repeatedly be given numbers.
Sorry, 1 sec.
Okay.
I apologize.
So I'm trying to interrupt the pattern of repeatedly getting numbers and get an actual advocate, but the advocates are mainly around me aren't being honest and keeping me in my abuse and depriving me of services.
Who's abusing you?
A lot of the advocates aren't being honest about what they do,
Okay.
like a lot of the shelters. So that's why I just wanted to get permission on if you would let me stay somewhere because I do not have rights in this country. Like I said, you're mistaken. And my YouTube channel is evidence of that. If you
What's your
can't,
YouTube channel?
it's Kiana, Keyana.
Okay.
Clark, Clark, Peace, Peace. If you get criminal trespasses in grocery stores to keep you from purchasing food, and CPS covers for child abuse, and courts deprive you of your constitutional right to go to court,
No.
and you can't safely use transit or anyone else when I'm around. That's not, and then people dislabeling your card on a whim, and then keep you from having your own cash and in bank accounts.
There's a couple questions I have to ask legally real quick. Do you want to hurt yourself?
No.
No. Do
You have
wanna-
to ask that.
Do you want to hurt
So,
others?
no.
Okay. How about this diversion center? Would you like to try it?
I don't have any rights.
I can drive you down there.
Okay, whatever.
Does that sound like a place to?
I don't have a place to go, sir. I don't have rights in this country.
You do have rights.
I do not. If
Yeah.
you look at my YouTube channel, you would see
Real quick.
definitely I don't have rights.
Hey, real quick.
If someone is allowed to pull a knife on you and a gun on camera footage and nothing's repeatedly done,
I'm sorry
that's not
about
having
that.
rights if you haven't got in law enforcement in 7 years.
But with your
For child abuse,
but when you're
interference with child
me,
custody.
I'm going to protect your rights. Okay.
Well, we'll see how this goes, sir.
So give me a second. Let me go. I have to get a piece of paper. I got to get my car keys. So hang tight right there.
Okay.